We're recording. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hey guys, it's a Brock Brockerson from WSAZ Sports Coverage Channel, and I'm reporting to you about star famous boxer Roxana Burke. So recently she's had a rough math career, especially with this last test. She come up to battle the math problem she didn't do so well. In other words, her math career's been like my beard, a little patchy. Okay, so now to get back to the work and what we're actually going to be covering. So the last time we met up with Roxana, she was facing this really hard math problem. She didn't do too well, actually. She came out of there. She didn't show her work. Should have had that negative at the end. She didn't carry over her negative. It really just wasn't a good situation. And I've gotten some information that says that she's been hitting the gym and that she's really been training, so that she thinks that the next time she faces with this math problem, she can really win the battle. Miss Burke, how do you feel about the upcoming fight? Will you win?
I mean, yeah, definitely. If you'd ask me, I'd say next time around, I'm getting that A+. I'm getting that 100% on that test. There's no way slope is going to take me down this time. I've been hitting the gym too hard. Been working out. I've had some awesome trainers.
Okay, so now we look at the opposing side of the fight. Here's our math problem. So you have to write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line satisfying the given conditions. So the given conditions are that it has to be perpendicular to the line y equals negative 4x plus 4 and contain the point negative 8 and negative 3. So here's what we're going to do to tackle this problem. I think that if Roxana would do this exact same thing, the next time that she comes up with them in the battle, she will definitely come out winning. Alright, so step 1. We're going to have to find the slope of our new line. So with this given, always with perpendicular lines, you're going to know that the product of your two lines is going to equal negative 1. And this will always be the case if they're perpendicular. So, knowing that, we can come up with the formula of negative 4 times m will equal negative 1, as you can see here. So all we have to do from there is solve. So we would divide both sides by negative 4 and negative 4, leaving us with m equals positive 1 over 4. So that's good because we know that that's our slope of our new line that we're trying to find. Alright guys, so it's me back here on this math problem. Okay, so now that we've found the slope of the new line, by doing all that, we know that it's going to be 1 over 4. So that was step 1. So all we do is we plug that back into here, or y equals mx plus b, because that's our slope form that we need it to be in. So we're going to put negative 4 and then x plus b. So now all we need to know is what b is. Well, thankfully, we know that our problem has to cross through these points, negative 8 and negative 3. And we know that this is our x and this is our y. So all we're going to do is bring this problem down, fill in our y, fill in our x, and then solve. And then from there, we know that negative 8 times 1/4 is negative 2. And then we're going to solve from there. So we want to get rid of this 2 on this side, get rid of this 2 on this side. So it leaves us with negative 1 equals b. So there we know our b. So all we're going to do is bring this very same equation over here, plug in 1/4 x minus 1. And that, my friends, is our new line. Check our work. I plotted both our new line and our old line just to make sure that they are indeed perpendicular. And now another trick too with perpendicular lines is that they're always going to intersect and then have a 90-degree angle. All right. Oh, what is that? What is that? Excuse me. We're getting reports now that the fight is about to start. I repeat, the fight is about to start. Stay tuned to WSAZ Channel 3 as we take you through the live fight of Roxana Burke versus Test 3. Yeah, I'm about to quit my job. My wife keeps leaving me, and she won't text me back because I forgot her anniversary.
And now, it's time for the champions, Yayo Show!
Heard it here first, folks. Roxana Burke, she took my advice. I have a good feeling she's going to get full credit for this one. Maybe even some bonus points. Because I think that she worked really hard, Professor James. And if I were to talk about Roxana, I'd say that she worked pretty hard on this video, so she definitely deserves some extra credit. But anyways, it's been Rich Richardson with WSAZ Channel 3 signing off. Congratulations, Roxana Burke, for full credit.